Let's look at finding the area of a composite figure. A composite figure is a figure that can be separated into two regions that are basic plane figures. To find the area of a composite figure, break the figure apart into shapes with areas that you can find. For example, squares, rectangles, parallelograms, triangles, trapezoids, circles, or semicircles. Then, find the area of each shape. Lastly, take the area of those shapes and find the sum, add them together. So looking at example 1, okay, and we are going to use 3.14 whenever we see or have a circle and we need pi. So they're actually telling us when we get to the back of this page that we're going to use 3.14. So number 1, there's no circles. Everybody should see a rectangle and you should see a triangle. These are the two shapes that you should see. Our rectangle has a length of 12 and a width of 9. So all I did was multiply 12 times 9 to get the area of 108. My triangle also I'm using that 12, has a base of 12 and a height of 7. I'm multiplying 12 times 7 and I am dividing by 2. Again, don't forget the formulas. Use your formulas that we know. 12 times 7 divided by 2 is 42. Now I'm going to take the 108 and the 42, add them together to get 150 feet squared. That's it. Number 2, you should notice we have a rectangle up here. Now there's multiple ways that we can cut this up. I decided to do this rectangle and I did this trapezoid. So I have a rectangle and a trapezoid. Now you may have wanted to cut it this way and you would have a rectangle and then a triangle. That's totally up to you. I saw the rectangle and the trapezoid first, so I'm going to go with the rectangle and the trapezoid. So my little rectangle up here is 7 times 5. So I multiplied 7 by 5 and I got 35. My trapezoid has a base up here, my dotted line that I drew of 7, and the other base is 17.5. So I'm going to add those together, divide by 2, because that's the formula, and multiply by the height. And where did I get the number 9 from? Well, I know that from here to here is a total of 14. But I want to take away this is 5 right here. So over here I did 14 minus 5 to get the answer of 9. So that's where I got that height from. And when I did that, I got 110.25. I added 35 to 110.25 and got 145.25 meters squared. Number 3, again, I see a trapezoid and I see a triangle. The area of a trapezoid, I add my bases. So I have a 9, and here I have a 15. Add them together, divide by 2, and my height is 7. And I get 84. My triangle also has a base of 15 and a height of 6.5. How did I get that? Well, I took the 13.5 and I took away the 7 that was here to get the 6.5. So my triangle has an area of 48.75. Add these together, I get 132.75, and I should add in here inches squared. Finally, number 4, I saw 3 different figures here. I saw this big parallelogram here. I see a triangle over here, and I see a square over here. So my parallelogram has a base of 15 plus 9 gives me 24 and a height of 12. So that's 288 when I multiply 24 times 12. my triangle is 15 by 7 divided by 2. I get 52.5. And my square is 9 times 9, which is 81 over here. Add the 3 together, I get 421.25. Now let's look at the back. I want you to try number 5. I want you to try number 7, and I want you to try number 8. I'm going to go over number 6. Number 6, you should see a semicircle. You should see a semicircle. Area of a semicircle is pi times the radius squared divided by 2. Remember, your radius is only the halfway point. This is my radius. So if the whole thing is 24, halfway would be 12. So this is where I got my 12 from. And then I used 3.14 instead of the pi button here. And I got 226.08. Then I found the area of this rectangle, 24 times 10, 240, and added them together. Like I said, you're trying number 7, you're trying number 8, and down at the bottom I did number 9. Number 9, you should see a rectangle, 9 times 11.5, which is 103.5. You should see a trapezoid in here. My bases are 9, and my other base I figured out to be 15. Okay, how do I know this? Because this whole side right here is 21. But I'm stopping right there, so I'm going to take the 6 away. So that's how I got 9, and I got 15. Then my rule is to divide by 2, and then times the height. Height again, how did I come up with the height, which is this space right here? Well, I know this whole thing is 27.5. So I went down here and I took away the 12 that I don't want, and I took away the 11.5, and that's how I got my height of 4. I added, then I divided by 2, then I multiplied by 4 to get 48. Finally, I should see this big rectangle, 21 times 12, 252. Add up my 3 figures, this one, and this one, and I got 403.5 feet squared. So in this case, we were paving a driveway. We have now the square footage of the driveway. The company that he is using charges $3.50 per square foot. Per, again, remember, means multiply. So I took my square feet times $3.50 a square foot to get the total bill of $1,412.25. I want you to try the you try, and then we'll go over them in class.